Welcome back. Hopefully everybody will be joining us here soon. Ladies are filling out their score sheets. You're watching Bad Boys TV. Coming to you from the Northwest 8-Ball Championships. Here at the beautiful Snoqualmie Casino in Issaquah, Washington. This is our last match of the night. Thank you. We've got... We're good. Yeah. So we've got Native Sisters playing right on cue. Race to 9. Looks like they're about to get ready to go here.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, you want me to keep track?
Well, I want you to try to help me.
Oh my lord, that was not good.
There's some trees falling.
Some valuable trees, too. Alright, so we need some people to jump into that chat room. The chat room is responsible for keeping the score on the little TV.
I'll tell you, when you get Toshi in here, he's no help with
Yeah, no help with
scoring. He's only in here for comic relief.
Alright.
Actually, it was educational. I found out that it's very expensive to get a visa to go to China, but only $6 to go to Vietnam.
Ah.
So if you're looking for a little vacation to surprise Bonnie with,
No.
Vietnam. There you go. Just say it. Just say it.
Nah. I'd like to go to Australia. I wouldn't mind seeing the Great Wall, but...
I'd love to go to China someday.
Well,
and Russia. I want to go to Russia.
It'd probably be kind of fun to go to China because I'd feel tall.
You want to go to the Philippines?
Taller. Yeah, I'd like to go to Australia. I don't have a whole lot of thrill about going to all the other places. I mean, if everybody else would go away while I'm there, that'd be kind of cool.
I do want to visit Europe. I want to see France and Spain.
Okay, did
London.
that match just start?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's see, that's Sherry on table 2.
Okay, so Sherry's on 2 and Kathy's on 1. I
Kathy's
know
on
those
1.
two.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 and 1.
Claudia is the lady sitting right directly next to Kathy.
I will try to remember that.
Or no, that's not. That's not Claudia.
Can somebody jump in the chat room and say hey so we know you're there? Holy moly, that's a whole lot of giggling.
Oh, that's where I was getting mixed up. Okay, Sherry and Kathy are on the same team. For some reason, I thought it was separate teams.
Oh, well, you totally jacked me. Okay, so
Okay.
Stacy and Sherry are on 2. Yep.
Okay, yes.
And Kathy and Lisa are on 1.
Yes. I'm not sure where Lisa... Okay, here comes Lisa.
I can't turn it up.
There's none right now.
Is there none at all?
Nah, there's none at all.
I'll see if I can go turn it up over there. I got to be careful. It might have kicked off and their IT guy's not here. They didn't give us control of the music.
They know better. Hey James, good to have you in the chat room. Welcome. Hit the like button if you haven't already. It lets our sponsors know that people like what we're doing and keeps this free for y'all.
Alright, I fixed the music a little bit.
You fixed the music a little bit, but you didn't turn the disco ball on. What the heck?
Yeah, well, you know.
Come on.
Hey, James Brenton is in the chat room.
It's after 8 o'clock.
Disco billiards.
That's right.
We could try that. We could try to bring disco back. I don't think they would mess with us on the musical rights either in the background, would they?
Nobody would want to admit that was music, so no, I think it's okay.
The only ones around that would probably be offended would be the two Bee Gees that are left.
Is there still two? I was thinking we're down to maybe one. You know,
Andy's still kicking, I think.
for the longest time, I don't know if it still is, but Saturday Night Fever was like the #1 selling album of all time, and yet you couldn't find anybody that admitted to buying it.
How you doing there, Andrew? Welcome to the chat room. It's your guys' job to keep track of who wins on the little table up in the corner.
Love that town.
Which one?
Salt Lake City?
I like driving through it. I've never stopped there. I drive through there about 5 or 6 times a year. Actually, I don't think I've been in Salt Lake for a while. I kick across in Ogden now. But
Of course, this is a long time ago, but there used to be a lot of pool action in there.
come on, Brett. That was the 70s, early 80s.
No, it was the late 80s, early 90s. But you just really had to avoid a guy named Mark Tatamy.
Yeah.
And you probably still should. That's back when, oh my gosh, he hadn't learned how to miss yet.
Yeah. That was a nice little shot for Caddy. That table's not too small. Your phone's too small.
Get a bigger phone. I remember driving through Salt Lake City one time. We got a hotel room, went down to the pool hall to see if there's anything. Next thing we knew, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. We were leaving the pool room. We hadn't even gone in our hotel room yet. We just paid for it. Never went to it.
Those were the days.
I think we had to go pick up our bag. We'd thrown our bags in there.
Don't forget to hit that like button. That makes our sponsors happy and allows us to continue bringing free streams. Well, that was an evil play on the little table there. Sherry's walking up to a jam.
Can't tell if she got safe or not. I don't think so.
Well, Kathy's a little out of shape here, but she should be able to go around the 5 and shoot the 9 inside. Yep, hit the 5. Yeah, she shoots the 9, she'll be running away.
What are you looking at?
Right here. She shoots the 12, she'll be running away from the...
Oh, you kept talking about the 9.
Yeah, it looked like the 9, it was the 1.
Oh, man. You think I'm bad.
Hey, I'm getting old, man. Plus, I get here earlier than you in the morning.
Well, yeah, okay.
And then I had to yell at the hotel today.
I was here first thing this morning.
Chase the hoodies down. Oh, a little too far.
Now, Rich said he went and picked up the hoodies.
No, I had to deal with the hoodies.
Oh.
I had to go yell at the hotel and deal with the hoodies. It was like a 2-hour phone call getting it. Because they Ultimate Team Gear reversed a number, and that address didn't exist, and UPS wanted to ship it back. Even though we could identify ourselves, they didn't want to let us come pick them up. So we had to go through some hoops, and finally they agreed to let us come pick them up. Watch out, 8-ball. Watch out, 8-ball.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
No.
Yeah, kind of seen that coming.
So that
Lisa
gives
gets the win.
Native Sisters a game.
And I missed who won on the other table.
Oh, man.
I think it was Native Sisters. Sorry, chat room. I begged you to watch the little table. Who won that? Watch it get quiet. It will be silent in the chat room. I'll go look.
Yeah, jump up and just find out what the score is. It's good for him to get up once in a while anyway. Alright, so Native Sisters got them both, right?
It was James says he thinks the girl won. A lot of help there, James. Appreciate it. Yeah, playing by CSI rules, you do not win if you scratch on the 8. That means hit the 8, do not make the 8, and the cue ball goes in a pocket. However, if you knock the 8 in the wrong pocket, you lose. And if you knock the 8 in and you scratch, you lose.
Yeah, the easy way to remember that is if the 8-ball goes in, you lose. Illegally.
And there's Got It Made Slade in the house. There's somebody we should throw in here.
Oh,
Teach him some appreciation.
He would be, he'd be good in here, and he knows a lot
so?
of these people.
Hold on a second, Dan. Hey, Ed. Watch this. No. Come on. What? Seriously?
You can't put me in here with a Seahawks fan. What are you talking about?
No cussing.
No cussing. Hey, he'll be gone here in a minute, and then you can say whatever you want. Oh. You probably know everybody in this room.
Not quite everybody. Most of them. A lot of Canadians I don't know.
Oh, okay, well, I could understand that.
I know they all play great.
All right, we got Sherry here on table 1.
I know Sherry.
I know Sherry and Kathy in this match, and the rest of the girls have kind of just... We had Stacy on earlier. The rest of them
Yeah, I know all of the other teams, Stacy, Lisa, and Angela. Claudia, I don't know her.
Claudia is the gal standing up with her back to us.
How's it going, Brett? You all ready for Lincoln City?
Yeah. Actually, I'm ready to go home for a little while, but yep. What do we got, about 3 weeks?
Yeah, something like that.
It comes up quick. How about you? Are you ready for Lincoln City?
Not the way I'm playing, but still have time, right? Just wish I had a diamond table in the area I could play on.
You got any diamond tables in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, I got some in Seattle.
Now, what part of this area are you in?
Everett?
Everett.
About an hour north of here.
Okay. Pretty close to the border then, huh?
No.
No?
Border's at 3 hours.
Oh, wow. Thought we were a little further north, I guess. You always think of Seattle being like on one side of the border and Vancouver being on the other side. You know, you don't realize they're that far apart.
No, it's quite a commute.
It's almost like going to Portland from here.
Yeah, pretty cool. Well, no, Portland's 4 hours. 3.5 hours. Well, not from here. It's only 2.5, 3 hours from here.
Oh, okay. All I know, it's about 7.5 for me to get home.
Hi, Kevin. Miss ya.
Yep, that would be the Ed Slade. So I usually have to ask, is it Kevin or Sherry? But in this tournament, I don't have to ask.
Yeah, we got that figured out. I don't think anybody else
Don't
works
even
for
have to ask.
works for that big company.
Oh, James is already in Lincoln City. Hey, one diamond two.
They used to have 2 or 3 little 7-footer diamonds in a bar there in Lincoln City.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it was. Right on Main Street there. They only got one street in that town, right?
There's a bar other than Maxwell's.
Yeah, there is. So you guys got a pretty good turnout here for being so, all jammed together and everything.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. The dates were not ideal this time.
It's all right.
Guess TAP regionals in this area is going on this weekend too, which kind of hurt us. But we're working on that for next year.
Yeah, hopefully we get
Casino
through,
seems pretty darn happy with the turnout here.
Yeah, they gotta be. Got a lot of pool players on the road.
Yep. Well, we told them it was going to be down a little bit from the first event just because of the date. You know, it's so close to Lincoln City.
What's the girls racing to?
They said 9.
Whoa,
So everybody's racing to 9, I guess.
nice. That will be long.
Could be.
More pool for everybody. That's all we want, right?
That's right. Everybody wants to play more pool. Well, the women's pool world got a little tougher up here this last week. I was talking to Emily Duddy yesterday. She's moving to Seattle.
Wow, that is tougher.
She was in Eugene and
Nice hit, Sherry.
she came up here and everything just kind of fell into place with a job and a place to live and everything. So
That's awesome. Women's pool needs a shot in the arm around here. It needs a shot in the arm everywhere.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think you guys are pretty strong up here, but
Yeah, she'll definitely be a good one to have in town. I'll have to figure out where she's playing.
well, she likes the big table, so I'm guessing Malarkey's.
The Golden Fleece, they got good 9-footers.
Do they?
They got 7-foot diamonds too.
I heard a lot about the Golden Fleece when they first opened, and then it's like I haven't really heard much.
I'm gonna have a qualifier at the Golden Fleece on Sundays,
Oh, good.
starting the 29th of next month.
Now, what's the other room? A lot of people talk about. There's a lot of action.
Is that Randy's place at 128?
Probably.
Yeah, he's got a good thing going down there. He's got some nice 9-foot tables. He's got a nice menu. He's got good drinks and everything. It's like all the good bars. Another nice safe by this.
It's tough watching two tables at one time.
I'm watching the screen and the table because
Now I'll give you a little clue. If you're watching the screen, watch this one over here. That one's delayed like, by about a second. And you'll be late on everything.
That's what I just did.
Actually, I guess Rick had it backwards because Sherry and Lisa are playing on table one. But oh well.
Yeah. Against each other, it's weird seeing because they were teammates, you know.
No.
They've all been teammates.
I was going to say, it was obvious they were all like friends and...
That's what's fun about it. Sure. That ball went by there.
Now, do you have a team here?
Yeah, we played our first match and lost Hill Hill.
Oh, ouch. I would say there's probably going to be a lot of pretty close matches, you know, when you throw a Fargo number out there and say, okay, you got to come in under this. Everybody tries to get as close to that number as they can.
Yeah, they do.
Which makes it competitive.
Yep. There's all different opinions of Fargo.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, we just got back from Arizona where we did the Southwest Regionals, and they have a lot of information on those players down there because they've had that Arizona rating system for a long time, so their players are pretty well, you know, yeah, pretty well established in their rankings and stuff. But we had 6 divisions. All 6 divisions went 2 sets in the finals. 5 out of the 6 went Hill Hill in the second set.
Nice.
And it was
That's
all,
competitive.
yeah, it was.
About as competitive as it gets. It's still tough with the new players, you know.
Oh, and it always, you know, new players are, you know, they're always going to be tough. I think you just have to protect the players that have been supporting you. You know, that's something that I think everybody just has to be cognizant of. If you're going to make a mistake, make it with the new player, not with the player that's been loyal to you for 10 to 15 years. Encourage them to get established. Well, Sherry's going to have a tough time getting on this A ball.
She is.
Well, I guess you shouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know if that 8-ball goes down in that corner.
No, it doesn't look like it does.
She must have been going to cut it in the other corner.
And if I'm Lisa, I'm not in a big hurry to move that 13 ball.
Sure. Back there. She got the 14 in front of the other pocket now. Short side.
Come on, go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Didn't quite get there.
She might have to look at putting it in front of that 11 ball.
See a lot of people in the room tonight that it was like, I kept thinking, oh, where's this person? Oh, where's this person? I thought this person would be playing here. It's like, okay, they just couldn't take the whole week off. Talked to a lot of people. Well, I had to work. Which,
She did try to get in front of that.
yeah, she tried.
Yeah, I just been working in Idaho for the last 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, I just drove in yesterday.
What were you doing in Idaho?
Sun Valley, I was trimming a house.
Oh. There's worse places to be working other than Sun Valley.
It was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It was beautiful the whole time I was there. Probably a little spot rain 3 or 4 times in the last 6 weeks. And I
Wow.
woke up yesterday morning and it looked like it had been raining for days. It was wet. I just figured it was time to get out of there. And Lisa prevails, it looks like.
Looks like
Hopefully.
it. Looks like it. You gotta be careful. You don't want to jinx it.
Oh man,
They
I know. I'm
they get
terrible at that.
oh. Don't worry, I've jinxed more people. This is how bad I am. There was a guy in Arizona in January, had ball in hand on the 8. And I said, okay. So he ties it up 3-3, and he shot it right into the point. And this was like in the platinum division. It wasn't like it was a.
What the score is.
3-0 Native Sisters right now. I'll switch over here to table 2.
Angela jumping. Oh, look at that. Nice lead.
Wow. Here, jump this.
Right? Shot, Angela.
This is Claudia at the table. Okay. This is that spot in 3-person teams where both of these ladies are
Yeah.
waiting for Claudia on one and Angela on the other. That was a good try. Oh. James, I'm not sure. Are you talking about league play, or are you talking about the Western BCA tournament?
He's probably talking about league. He says league scores.
League scores. I know.
Qualifiers.
I
Some
know
of
that
them
they're
do.
working on an app, I guess, that your league scores will go in like in real time as they actually happen.
Yeah, that's what we need.
But they've just not been able to. Okay, so
Claudia got out on that. Nice.
Claudia gets one for right on cue. All right, so coming up on table 1. We'll have Stacy and Claudia, it looks like. And on table number 2, we'll have Kathy and Angela.
I'm alright for a couple things. That's how it works. It's not. No, once you're stuck, you're stuck.
He's Rick's the master of getting out of here. If you got things to do or something, don't.
Well, I must be nervous because I got a little cotton mouth, so I had one of these pieces of candy.
Oh,
Now I got a tickle.
there you go. Yeah, it'll never. If you have to sneeze or if you don't even have a cold, you sit down here, you'll be sneezing, coughing, clearing your throat. Good God, if you drink, you're probably going to drown. You know, it never fails when you're.
When you're on the mic,
Oh boy.
good time. Some people do it good. Jeff Leonard's, he's good.
I wanted to get Jeff in here. He was in here the other day, but he wasn't around very long. He kind of came and went. He's usually in our chat room.
So Stacy's running out.
Yeah, she's doing well here. She's got a little trouble down with the 6 being tied up with the 9. That'll slow her down a little, I think, but
Get something on it right here.
just barely missed that 4. Well, Claudia comes to the table with pretty wide open table. She doesn't have an easy first shot because she's going to be shooting up over that 6 ball.
Yeah, a little bit. Roll that 12 in. Probably.
Yeah, I think she can roll the 12 in though.
Even the 9. So where were you at before here?
We were in Scottsdale, Arizona. Ooh, she didn't get a rail.
Hard enough.
Tough shooting over a ball like that.
It is.
Well, Stacy's got an ideal situation here. Shoot this 6 and then hit shoot stop, shoot stop. All right, and the Native Sisters take a 4-1 lead in this match.
Yeah, that was a tough break by Claudia.
Yeah, it was one thing to miss the ball, but boy, when you don't get a rail and you give up ball in hand, that's just killer. So I doubt that Emily has got to play league in Western BCA yet to qualify for October, but I guess she'll have to get qualified for March.
Probably not. We're having a qualifier on Sundays. Golden Fleece, Emily.
She wouldn't have time to qualify by October, though.
Nope.
So when you say a qualifier, is that like a tournament that qualifies you, or is it league?
It's a 10-week league.
Okay.
10-week league.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Got to play 8 of them.
Yep. Okay, so it's a league session that plays. Okay. Now, are there non-Western BCA leagues up here, like BCA leagues that aren't?
Yeah, that aren't qualifiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure how all that in our area. All our BCA leagues are also Western BCA, so.
Oh, so all your leagues are qualifiers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one in Everett out of Soundview that's on Thursday nights. We play 4 sessions a year, and one of the sessions is a BCA qualifier. All the other three sessions are 8 weeks, and then there's singles tournament, and then a team tournament afterwards, and it's all for money. Pay every night, play every night, have fun. And then the summer session is the BCA qualifier. We had 70 players, I think.
Well.
At this last summer one you just got over with. I think Ford and Rose, they run a league on Monday nights that's just 9-ball, and it's not a BCA qualifier either.
Oh, okay.
You guys still got this guy employed?
Employed? Nah, he just keeps hanging around.
Volunteer.
He's like a homeless guy that won't leave. Like Rich. He's okay.
It's good to see Derek too.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he quit with us, got a real job.
Yeah, I don't go to that Fred Meyer, so I don't see it.
He said he really missed nationals this year. He goes, I even thought about quitting my job. I said, no, you don't quit your job to go work 2 weeks at nationals. I said,
She's not supposed to anyway.
No, no,
He's
no.
young enough he could probably get away with it. Oh,
Ooh. Thinking too much about cue ball, not enough about object ball. It's okay, Angela. You're not the first player to do that.
no. She's not.
In fact, Cindy did it on the match-winning ball before the 8 to win the women's.
Cindy won?
Yes, she did. She double-dipped Kim. She put on a clinic.
I saw a few of the games. They played good.
Yeah, Kim got a couple of funny little rolls, and boy, Cindy just absolutely capitalized, kept her in her chair.
Yeah, Emily's got her hands full with them.
I think it'll be good for all of them. Just have one more good. Anytime you've got, good players, help good players. It's our problem down where I live. There's just nobody to push you. Yeah, we must be at a standstill for games that can be played here.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? That's not what that says.
Should be 4-1. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this one hasn't played yet. That one's. Let's see. Kathy and Angela are playing right now, and then we'll start the round 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1. All right, so Kathy wins that one. So 4-2.
This is Sherry and Angela.
Okay, so yeah, Sherry just broke against Angela, and looks like Kathy will be breaking against Stacy. I didn't think the casinos would be quite as cold up here in Washington as they are in, like, Vegas and Arizona, but I was wrong.
Yeah, and it's cooled down outside the last few days too, so casino probably still got the AC cranked.
Yeah, we even asked him yesterday morning, like, could you like turn the AC down just a little bit?
Did they?
I don't think so. I think they turned the temperature down, but
No, no. Not quite what we meant.
well, he said I could turn it off. Thinking, well, I don't think we need to go to the extreme, turn it completely off, but you know,
They couldn't just adjust the temperature.
that's kind of what I was wondering.
It's high tech, you know.
Guess it probably doesn't feel too bad if you're out there playing.
It wasn't like South Kathy.
James, lady in black one. Okay, I think every single one of these women are wearing black. Gotta love pool. It's the only sport where you can give the throat slash sign and it doesn't mean something derogatory. Kathy goes like this. Yeah, you just know she's playing safe, you know. NFL player does that, they get a 15-yard penalty.
You guys take entries here?
Nope. No on-site entries at this one. I think Rick was tempted, but no, we had advertised no, and problem is if you back off that boy the next time, you'll really pay for it. Yeah, we had a few people come in and want to enter on-site, and it was like, oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, well, you want the numbers, but... Yeah, and I said this earlier. You don't see a lot of women who are really good with the jump. It's like a lot of women don't jump, but we've seen 2 or 3 here that have used it very well. So the casino is also doing an all-around champion here. All-around gold, all-around silver, and all-around woman. Not sure how the gold and the silver are progressing, but the women's is going to really come down to teams. Because Cassie Francois, her and her partner won the silver Scotch doubles, and then she finished 3rd in the singles.
Cindy Sleva, she got what?
Yeah, I'm not sure how she finished in the Scotch, but she did,
Got like 4th.
I want to say 4th or 5th, and
Kim Jones got 3rd.
she got I think she got second and second, or maybe a second of the third.
They got 3rd in Scotch.
3rd in Scotch.
Yeah.
I know they were right up there, so it's pretty wide open.
Yeah, her and Chris.
It was really odd seeing some of the women play with partners. I was telling Cindy Doty, I said, man, it just seems really weird to see you out there without Mike. She goes, yeah, I almost feel like I'm cheating on my husband or something. Well, and to see Kim play with somebody other than Dave.
Yeah. They won't be playing together in Lincoln City either.
Numbers are too high.
Well, Fargo has them both rated Grand Masters according to Western BCA.
Mm.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
So Western BCA didn't put you have to be under 1,200 or 1,000 or something like that. It just
No
okay.
caps. Just one GM,
Okay.
Yeah, it's a free for all. Literally, it's going to be interesting. Don't get
Well.
me started.
I think I think it'll take them a little bit to work out the kinks and figure out how it fits into their event, but I think it'll come along. I know there's a couple of masters that have dropped considerably.
There's probably 40 or 50 of them, maybe more.
But I said, well, that's what happens when you've been a master for the last 7 or 8 years, and you go up there and get your butt kicked every year. It's like, yeah, your Fargo didn't.
Yeah. The ones that have cashed in the Masters in Lincoln City are now open players too. That's going to be tough on the middle and lower part of the division.
Yeah.
All the A players back in the B division. Man, B players are bread and butter. You can't be screwing all of them. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough year. I got a feeling for 9-ball on the coast.
Well, that's why I've always kind of been a proponent for, you take entries and you split top half, bottom, It's hard to split them before.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
That makes a lot of sense.
You don't want to discourage the lower players from signing up.
But when you have the entry fees all different for each division.
Yeah, that's.
And you don't want to try. How's that, Kevin?
He does have it. He's got it a little bit far away from his mouth here. There you go. And he's not as loud when you put a microphone in front of him when he's just walking around out on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin just told me that too.
Yeah, that's better.
Volume's a little off. Thanks, Jim. Just trying to be quiet because, I mean, their players are right there.
Yeah, they can't hear us though.
My voice carries.
You'd be amazed.
They can hear me across the road.
The strangest setup I think we've ever had for streaming was we were in Texas this year, and we were actually sitting in the service hallway. It'd be like sitting back here or something. And so the players couldn't even see us. And you'd come out and you go, oh, great match. Oh, you guys were streaming that? And it was a Scotch Devil or something, and it was down to like third place match or something. And this girl goes, I'm not going to play on the streaming table. We can just forfeit. And her partner says, oh, they're not even streaming this. And she goes, I see the cameras. He goes, yeah, but they're not on. She goes, oh, okay. So they played. And she found out later on they were on. They won, though. And she was all like, yay. But, oh, he just lied to her. Oh, they're not even on.
Sure, he's got a tough cut in the side.
Yeah, either a tough cut in the side or a bank. I don't know, boy. I'd be afraid of scratching off that 3. I think I might even bank this. Oh boy. Okay, she got it.
Very nice.
They needed that one. And close the gap.
Cookies?
Did somebody say cookies? Hmm. Well, let's see. What is Stacy shooting? She must be shooting the stripes. She wouldn't be looking at this.
Actually, no, I think she's shooting a 2-ball.
Is she really?
She's just waiting for Brenda to go.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Maybe.
No, I think you were totally right.
No, she's playing 13-ball, it looks like.
Ouch. Well, Kathy's got a chance with this 2 and the 8 to tie this match up.
Kathy plays good. She's one of those former masters now in the A division.
You know what I've noticed is she's picked up her pace of play, and I think it actually has helped her.
Yeah.
She used to be,
Pretty methodical.
yeah.
Yeah.
She just seems more comfortable at the table now.
Oh.
So are you back in the A's?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. How about
Congratulations.
How about you?
Back? Hell, I was never out of
Oh,
them.
that's right. Yeah, you were just.
I
One
think
of
I'm.
those
I think I'm in the C's now. Actually, I'm retired, so I don't play anymore.
Retired.
Yeah, until I get my hip fixed, I'm forced retirement. I didn't play in March for the first time, and gosh, I can't even remember how many years.
You didn't play.
No. I just can't. Last time I played any competitive pool was October last year. And it was just too painful.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, Catherine. Nice try.
When it's your left hip and you're right-handed, you have to bend on that one, and that's just not even a... So hopefully next year I'll get that taken care of. Get back to playing again. I miss it. It's like torture to sit here and watch everybody else play.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Alright, Stacy's got him set up pretty good. It's like tap,
Oh
tap,
my
tap.
goodness. All she had to do was just like roll that one in. She fired it. Well, hopefully she fires this one in.
Good shot. Look at that.
She plays with no fear at all.
Yep, another former master.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so Native Sisters stretched their lead to 5-3. So the Masters will be like a 16-player tournament this year. Every time I mention a player, you go, former Master.
They took a lot of them out. No, they'll probably have, 40, 30, 40
Hmm.
in the men's, and I don't know, might get 20 in the women's. 25. Might do better than that, I don't know. A lot of players will be coming back that, were rated masters that aren't anymore.
Yeah.
And the tough part is a lot of those players have low robustness.
Yeah, no, that's something that they're going to have to probably look at, and, that's where the competition committee has to come in.
Yeah, blame it on the competition committee.
Well, no, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying.
It's where the league operator has to step up
Well,
and rate players accordingly.
Yeah.
And that's just not happening.
No, it doesn't happen local level, national level.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You got Western BCA, there's so much data on all of our players, and, we feel like we're going in blind on national events, and, even Lincoln City a lot of times, because players come in with no robustness and do rather well.
Yeah, that's. I was talking to a gal, and she says, well, she said in the singles she finished, I want to say like 13th through 16th, but she said I was the highest established player in the tournament. And I was like, okay, that's not right. If the top 12 were all non-established players, there's a red flag. You're not protecting your league players.
No.
But I noticed that they're no longer going to let people just pay the $25 and play CSI events anymore.
Oh, for nationals?
Yeah. Yeah, they just recently changed that.
Well, that's good.
No, I think that's good. They're trying to protect their league players. And
Yeah, make them qualify.
Yep.
You know, they've been saying that in Western BCA too, on Facebook and stuff.
Well, and it was,
should be a way to pay your way in.
and I thought, wow, what a great way to shut that conversation down. It's like, okay,
Exactly.
nope, CSI is not going to let you do it. So, no, the whole idea is to promote league play. And these people that say, well, I can't play. Okay, you only have to play 8 weeks for an entire year.
Bars don't need pool players. Pool players need bars.
Yes.
And, I mean, if you want to,
Yep.
qualify for BCA, you've got to do it in a bar. Bars don't need us. They'll make you
No,
walk
and
away.
you don't have to get drunk at the bar. You just have to go play. And really, you could qualify by playing 8 games of pool. You could play one game a night, and technically you're qualified.
Technically, you can. It doesn't say anything about it in the CSI rules.
Yeah, you can play as long as you play one game. That counts as that week.
You can't do that in our league, but we're just not going to let you get away with that. You're here, play your games. But technically, for CSI, yeah, they can do that.
Well, and hopefully some of these places where they don't have BCA leagues, that'll encourage people to maybe start a league or talk their pool room into starting a league.
Yeah, James, there's a handful of people that aren't going to like it.
Paul's not going to like that. Oh, I've talked to some people that are pretty upset about it, that, well, we don't have a BCA league in our area. That's the only way we could play, but it's, well, I think Kathy, oh no, okay, she's stripes. I'm like, I like starting.
All you got to have is a pool table, right? Just get into somebody else's league and have your own division. Do it at your own house.
Yeah, you could almost do it.
I mean, there's been talk about that too. Why can they not hear me?
Here, there you go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it says anything about BCA qualifiers having to be, 40, 50 people or
No.
held in a bar. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't have it at Jeff Leonard's house with, 4 people.
There you go.
And, play your weeks, turn it into Players Club Limited and run your qualifier, Jeff. I don't know why you can't do that.
I think yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any. I mean, I know there's got to be like a certain number, but it's probably pretty low. I know our league is pretty tiny. We probably have 30 players.
Yeah, there's divisions.
30, 35.
16. I had a division with 12 last year.
12.
Maybe it was the year before.
So like
Yeah,
4
12
3-person
at a
teams.
new place, yeah. Yep.
Get tired of playing those same old people all day.
Exactly.
God, I just played you. I could play you again.
They just don't care. James.
No, his microphone is on, and I'm far enough away. I don't think he can hear. Oh, okay, sounds better now. So yeah, we got the microphone right up in front of his.
Big mouth.
There, yeah, that's better. Okay, so Sherry gets that one.
Nice.
Round table number 2.
Oh, nice shot, Lisa. Alright, girl.
All right. And so Lisa gives Native Sisters another one. So they lead 6-4.
Rolling. Rolling along.
I was giving him a hard time. He was standing right about where he is now. And he was talking to somebody and he dropped a couple of F-bombs. And our viewers are like, what in the world?
This guy's.
Yeah. Which is kind of totally, he gets excited, you know.
Yeah. Pool players.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got Lisa and Kathy, is that right?
Yep, Lisa and Kathy.
And
That's
Sherry and
Stacy.
Stacy. Or no, actually we have Claudia and... What's... Oh, on table 2, let's see, we have Claudia...
Claudia and Angela.
Must be, yeah.
It's 10 games, so that means you're down here.
I'm gonna walk out there and check the score and make sure we haven't missed something. let's see. We're right. It's six. They've got 6-4.
Yep, so means you're down here and these games.
Yeah, we're playing these second two down here. Kathy and Lisa, Claudia and Angela.
Sure, in that game.
Yep, that's what they have. We'll get better at this as we go. The last match we had it as like 8-2, and they're all shaking hands. And apparently we missed the game. James, the all-around is a $500 bonus on top of the other prize money. So there's $500 all-around for silver, all-around for gold, and an all-around for woman.
That's all 500?
They all pay $500. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's like a trophy that goes with that or.
Yeah, I think they had a trophy for Stan last time when he won.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Everybody's got plaques.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, the casino does it up right here.
They really like pool. They really.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a representative from a casino in Idaho, near Boise, Idaho, that is here checking this out, thinking that they might like to have a tournament.
Well, I know the Boise, Idaho people would love that.
Oh, yeah. I know some people that would be like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of players over there.
Yeah, and then you could draw them out from Twin Falls. And
Yeah.
And that's really not too awfully far for the Spokane people. I mean, I don't think it's any farther than this, would it? Be about the same?
It'd probably be about the same.
Yeah.
For Spokane, yeah.
How far are we from Spokane here? In like an hour drive? I mean,
It's
like
probably about 4.5, 5
4.5
hours.
Yeah, that's not bad. I kind of thought we'd see a few more Spokane players here. But that 4-letter word work kind of gets in the way.
Yeah, it's a tough word. It's overrated.
Well, it's like we were talking about the guy said he'd play anybody for anything, but you had to show him a W-2.
Yeah. Show me a page stub.
You can show me a W-2, you got action.
Recent page stub.
Yeah, no, it's got to be recent. Yeah, can't be like Stan showing one from 1972. Oh, we were kind of talking about that during the final. It's like, oh, you got Stan and Mike D, and it's like, okay.
Yeah. Boy, Mike played great, though.
Boy, he did. You know, he's one of those in the last couple of years. His game has really come up.
Yeah.
Same with Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie plays great, too.
It's kind of exciting to see some of these players on the rise.
Yeah.
No, and Mike took it all in stride. He goes, this is just part of the process. He goes, the only way I'm going to get to beat these guys is by playing these guys.
Yeah. Stan's probably the best around, you know. Damien's probably right there with him, but
Yeah, but Damien's a working man.
he's a working man.
You just don't get to see him
Yeah.
play much at all anymore.
Played
As
over
far as
there,
pure talent, he's probably got
Spokane.
as much as anybody.
He played Spokane. He got second
Wow.
to Brady.
That's becoming the Brady Golan
Yeah,
Open.
he wins it every time. Doesn't matter who he's playing either.
That doesn't seem to. Yeah,
No,
it's a
he's beat them all.
Damien, John Schmidt. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just.
Right? Yeah. Raphael, he doubled
Yeah,
up
yeah,
Raphael a couple
Yep.
years ago.
Yep, he likes those tables apparently.
Yeah, he plays great. Plays great on them.
And he's one of those guys you just don't hear his name for 6-8 months. You think, oh, he must have quit playing, and all of a sudden, boom, shows up and wins a tournament.
Yep.
So you've been working and stuff. Did you see that they chose the American team for the Moscone Cup this year?
I did see something about it. I didn't see who they chose, but
Let's see. It's Shane, Skyler, Dennis Hatch, Billy Thorpe, and Oscar Dominguez.
nice.
So that lit up the pool world on the Facebook for a day or two. Yeah, I think that's a good. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with those 5.
Yeah, that's solid.
I was a little surprised Justin Bergman didn't make it, because he and Skyler are such a formidable doubles team, but they play so well together. But
So they only have 5 players?
only 5,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And from what I've heard, I guess they're leaving 10 days or 2 weeks or whatever for Russia to play like an exhibition against the Russian team over there.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, that'll be some good training.
Yep. Yeah, the more pool, the better.
Yep. Oh, that was a good safety.
Yeah, good shot, Lisa. Tough spot there.
Get it up here, leave a lot of distance.
Yeah, I don't think she left her much to shoot at either way.
Who won over on, let's see, must have been the Native Sisters. They were all high-fiving each other.
So that was Angela and Claudia.
Yeah. Well, she really wanted to make that 15 with the 5, but didn't quite get it done.
Yeah, that's why they're going, James. Good point.
Tell me one professional. Hang on.
Yeah, we're thinking. Who was that guy?
Hey, there's been a lot of ladies that have kept professional players from being homeless. Does
That's true.
does that count?
That counts. Most definitely. That is help.
I think Earl was probably happiest when he was married.
What's up, Sherry?
What's up?
Hey, Railbirds TV is laughing at you. You shot a shot and they LOL'd. No, just kidding. Oh, very careful. I'll be getting Kevin in the doghouse. He's like,
Yeah.
"What? What did I do?"
He don't need no help.
Well, that's what she gets for walking back here and looking at our chat.
That's right.
And I just happened to glance up there and see the LOL. I was like, "Well." Well, Kathy's got a pretty wide open table here with the solids. She can cut this 7 in, use the 9 to stop right there for the 3 if she wants.
Oh, yeah. The Cyclop balls, they always get me, man. Looking at the 4. 7?
You know, it's funny is they don't get me at all when I'm playing. I really like them, but it's like sometimes on the video it can be colors can play a little.
Once again, I need the one with the barcode, at least one copy of the one with all the names.
Saw Stan do something today I've never seen. He wears a glove when he breaks and then he takes it off to shoot. It's like, oh, never noticed anybody ever do that before. Guess he doesn't want to tear up his hand when he's breaking. Makes sense.
I don't know how he can tear up his hand, break it. Maybe he just feels like he can get the cue moving faster.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not. It's like I had somebody said something about it and I was like, what? And I actually rewound it and it's like, yeah, that's what he did. Oh, Kevin's covering for us. I was LOLing at the W2 stuff.
We'll tell her, Kevin.
Yeah, don't worry. She knows better. She didn't believe us.
I thought I saw Roger Goodman here.
Yeah, he's here.
Is he on a team?
Yeah, he just came for teams. I'm not sure. I know they were Hill in their last match, but I don't know how it ended.
Yeah, I know all about that.
I saw one of Roger's teammates, and he says, well, we got Roger in the Hill game, but we just need to get him to the table.
Yeah.
See, Liz Cole's here for teams. Well, she's going to be kicking at one of these stripes. Huh? Yeah, I think that's the right one.
Get a shot if she makes it.
Well, at least she hit it.
Perfect.
That's key.
Left her
I
toe.
always tell people, yeah, if you gave her ball in hand, that's not where she was going to put it. So you're okay. Oh, that was a nice shot, Kathy.
Well, if you're making that one, she should be able to roll the rest of them in.
Yeah, should be able to. Like 3-6-2-8, but we'll see.
Yeah, that would work.
Amazes me sometimes how pool players see things differently. I would have come back on that one. She went forward.
Yep, there's a dozen ways to do it, and they're all right as long as you make the 8 ball.
That's all right. Yep, as long as you make them. No matter how you get out, there's always going to be a couple pool players sitting around going, oh, you should have done it this way, you should have done it that way. She turned around like people are watching.
Sherry was snapping her fingers.
Yeah, Sherry was congratulating her. At the same time, so was Kevin. Halfway across the country.
That was on the shot before.
Oh, okay. Well, she's made 2 or 3 pretty nice shots.
Oh, Tina. Come on, you played great, champion.
Oh yeah. Isn't Tina a grandmaster now?
I think she is.
Tina, are you going to be in Lincoln City in October? Oh. Pocket just didn't Didn't like it. It was pretty deep in there, and it just came right back out. Caught the jaws.
Roll 'em
Yeah, that's a nice shot, Lisa. Got up and beyond that 8-ball, which was what she had to do. Just roll this in, you're probably going to have shape.
Worked out for you last time you did that, Tina.
All right, she's got this 8-ball to put Native Sisters on the hill.
Shot.
And she got it. Hey.
Candy?
She's the one that brought the candy.
Is she the other commentator?
She commentated with me for the women's final. That's Sophia Tran.
Oh.
She was joking around with us, keeping us up on scores and stuff in the chat room, and said she was going to be here, and so she came in, introduced herself, said hi, brought us some M&Ms because we were talking about M&Ms the other day. Let's see. We'll try to keep an eye on both tables. If one of these looks like it's going to end the match, we'll try to make sure that's the table we have you on. Native Sisters needs one of these two. Right on cue, needs them all right now. They need 5 in a row. Tina says she was there for singles and completely tanked, and James getting your Fargo down. I don't think she intentionally tanked. Sometimes it just happens.
Full ball?
Okay.
It's a 9-ball there. Right.
Yeah, that's the 9. She's got the 13, and then the 12 or something up here. Oh man, that worked out good.
Is that 8-ball go though? I don't think it goes.
No, I don't think it does. Oh, I don't. No, I can't tell if you got by below it if it would go in the side by the 2. It may.
She's
She was going at it there, so it must not go.
She'll get another shot out of here.
Well, she brushed it, but I don't think enough.
Squish it in the corner.
I don't know, did she call? Yeah, she tried. Oh, Tina, that a girl. Yeah, don't ever let them win. Because pretty soon they.
They'll start beating you up.
That's right. Yeah. Pummel them for as long as you can.
Cold crap.
Hey, I raised 6 daughters. It's a shot to the ego when you take them out on the golf course and they're hitting the ball farther than I do.
She's got her in jail now.
Yep. She's gonna have to put some serious spin on this one.
Oh, she'll get it on.
Well, fortunately for her, there's a lot of balls clumped up there, but
Like she was worried about hitting all those balls with her cue, trying to put all that English on that ball.
yeah.
She must have only hit the half.
Yeah, she got the half in, just not the tip.
Didn't get the tip.
Oh, no. No. Had its ball in hand. Nothing got a rail.
Where's Infinity?
Oopsie. Alright, so Sherry keeps right on cue alive.
5. Now you got Claudia and Stacy. Probably need to shoot the 4-ball now, huh?
Yeah, I think you almost need to if you're going to get out. But I can see why people, you know, it's, well, but if I miss, it's blocking, you know.
But the 8-ball's blocking our ball, too.
That is, yeah.
Kinda got
Yeah, you
double
almost
whammy
have
on
to
that.
shoot this. Okay, she's doing it now. You really almost have to shoot it. Otherwise, you're showing fear, and that's not good.
I like where she's queuing up, but
No, it looks like she's going to go 3 rails for shape.
right on. Not a right.
That's what I do in that shot. I seem to hang that a lot.
Try to put the 10-ball over by the 8 too.
Yeah, I don't, oh, yes.
She played safe.
Now she's kind of wishing she'd called the bank.
Well, yeah.
I didn't really see that bank going in either.
It's Kim Jones. I don't think she's even playing teams, is she?
Uh,
I don't think she is.
I don't know.
Is Cindy Slaver playing teams? I don't think she's
Yeah, I think Cindy Sleva said she was playing teams. Boy, if they're not, that would be a,
opening right up for Cassie, huh?
yeah. Oh, well, we're tied up now.
Oh, and Cassie's playing with Leo and
Mm-hmm.
John Kiske.
Yep. Yeah, I told Leo, I said, you better get in stroke. You don't want to be the reason she doesn't win the all-around. He laughed. He goes, you're right. Kathy tried to make Angela's ball here, but she wasn't able to, so she gives a ball in hand and a break. Ooh, give yourself a better angle than this. Come on.
Yeah, I just saw that, James. White on rice.
Oh, that's right. Cindy Sleeve is. That's Sophia's on her team.
Oh, okay. Really
I knew.
noon tomorrow.
I knew somebody had said that that she was playing teams. And she didn't break it out. Does Kim Jones ever play teams? I'm trying to.
Yeah, she does.
Does she?
They play down in Lincoln City. She's actually done real well on teams.
Okay.
I always, try to prod her into getting on a team, getting the girls together. But I don't think she's not playing teams here. I just looked her up, and I don't think she's going to play teams in Lincoln City.
Well, that would take her out of the all-around.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Here comes Sophia. I'm going to switch over because
Stacy's running out.
Stacy has, she's got this 2-ball and the 8-ball. I don't know if the 2 goes now. She came up a little higher than she wanted, I think. I don't know if she can slide it by the 11 or not. It doesn't look like it from the monitor, but she's calling it. Nope. And so back to table 1, because I believe, yep, Angela is shooting the winning 8-ball. She rolls us in. They win. Oh boy, just barely.
Way to go, Angela.
All right, so Native Sisters win by a score of 9-5.
No, that's Cindy Sleva, James. Oh, really? White on rice, the first match. Oh, she's playing with Dave. That's right. Nice. James is on it. She's not listed. Oh, she is. Golden Fleece. No. She's not listed on the CSI. Look up her name.
Who,
Kim Jones.
oh, she's on the same team? No, her and,
She's playing white on rice.
oh, she's playing against them?
Cindy's team. I don't think he's right. NPL Chicks.
No, that's Cindy Doty. NPL Chicks is Cindy Doty. And I don't think she could play with Kim.
Well, Brett, it was fun.
Hey, I appreciate you coming in, sitting in with, suffering with me.
Night, Tina.
I
Night,
made.
everybody.
Thanks, everybody. We will be back tomorrow morning with more team action. So thanks for joining us in the chat room. Everybody have a good night.